All right, so today we are talking about Whatnot and our first experiences with it. Something new platform. Let's go.
You keeping me up, you keeping me up, you keeping my up, you keeping me up, you keeping my.
So Whatnot is a pretty new platform. I think it came out in 2021. Everyone was a little bit, skeptical about it because it is a new platform. It's live auctions. You can also do buy it now. And then you can do like mystery giveaways or just giveaways in general. And a lot of people, decide to play games and stuff like that, keep it entertaining for their followers and people who buy from them. Our first Whatnot stream was last Wednesday, so the 8th of February. It was our first stream, and what we decided to do was we did college gear. So we were hoping that college gear would do pretty good. We have a lot of extra college gear stuff from the flea market, just from thrifting in general. And so we did it at I think it was like 5 p.m. It was our first stream. Didn't make a sale. Didn't make anything. People were interested in a few things, but didn't end up by selling anything. What we ended up by doing is we thought, okay, maybe it's not what they're looking for. So on Friday, we decided to try sportswear. So, things like Nike, Jordan, Adidas, even some jerseys and stuff. And we only sold one thing. And it was a hat, and it was for $5. So we did make our first sale within our first two auctions, which was great. And even though it wasn't a lot, it was a start. And so then I decided, okay, well, let's try another one on Saturday. People are working. A lot of people are going out Friday night. And so we said, okay, let's try it Saturday morning. So Saturday morning, we decided to have a hat auction. Not all of the hats started at $5. We had mixed, new and used, varying prices. And we ended up by selling, I think, a total of 5 hats. So, total with fees and all of that, it ended up by being just under $100. So it was definitely good. We didn't go to the flea market on Saturday because it was cold and raining. So we decided, okay, we're not going to do that. So in the morning we had our hat auction, and then at 4:45 we decided to try sportswear again, thinking, okay, maybe it was just the crowd. Let's try it again. So again, we did it. Wasn't good, didn't sell anything again. So how we're feeling about shirts and things, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people sell clothing and stuff, of course, really, really cheap, which is fine, especially if you're trying to get rid of it. But for us, so far, no luck with it. So this week, we actually are trying something new. We're trying shoes. We're going to see how it goes. And then, of course, we're going to have another hat auction since it did well. Maybe it was just a fluke. I don't know. We'll see. But let's get into a little bit about the physical platform of Whatnot. So the platform is pretty easy to use. When you get into the homepage, you can see all of the shows. There's a bunch of shows depending on what you're interested in watching. And then at the top, you can save it. And it tells you also the time or if it's live now. So the overall platform is really interesting because it's really different. You can bulk upload, which is great. You can add pictures and, really get specific with your listings if you want. You don't have to, which is nice. You can just, order them like item 1, item 2, item 3. As long as you know what they are, that's fine. Some people and some buyers like to see the pictures. Some are okay just seeing it in the auction, but it's totally your call as a seller. For us, the first show I added all the pictures, but man, it is a lot of work to add all of those pictures and decent descriptions for it not to sell. And it comes up so quick in the auction. For us, we run ours for only 30 seconds. And we do regular auction. There is such thing as sudden death, which sounds spooky. But it just means that there's no added time. If someone puts in a bid and there's only 2 seconds left, it'll bump it back to 10 seconds. So if someone else has 10 seconds to make a higher bid. Now, sudden death, once it ends, it ends. There's no added time or anything like that. We have yet to try it, but I think we will eventually. But yeah, so let's get into a little bit about shipping on Whatnot. One thing that I don't like about shipping with Whatnot is that you have to use their desktop version of Whatnot. You can't ship from the app. So that's one thing that to me is a little bit of a bummer. It could be because I'm used to shipping with eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, right? And those are all available on a mobile device. Whatnot shipping labels are not available on a mobile device. You are able to bulk upload and email them to yourself if you'd like. Or old-fashioned way, connect your computer by cord or using Wi-Fi, whatever you have, and print them one at a time like that. But they also do offer scan sheets. So you can go to the post office and get them all scanned in, which is nice. It's definitely a plus that Poshmark and Mercari do not have. But other than that, I mean, shipping is easy. The buyer always pays shipping. And they also offer bulk shipping. So if you're in your auction, let's say one buyer purchases 3 items from you. So they have, you know, the main shipping label, right? For the first item, they pay full shipping. Every item after that, I'm not sure if it depends on weight, but it's an extra $150, at least for what we are selling, being hats. It's an extra $1.50 of shipping for that extra hat because it needs to add up for the correct weight for the package. So they really do have some pretty nice features in Whatnot. I'm really excited to keep using it. And I'm excited to see, you know, how far we can go with it. Will it take over the flea market for us? It's possible. If we're doing that much better, because we're thinking that, you know, with the flea market, we have to put up money in order to get that stall and be able to sell, right? With Whatnot, you're not putting up any money. So that is one really crucial point for us that we're probably going to have to make the decision, okay, what are we going to do? Are we going to run 2 or 3 auctions on Saturday? Or are we going to go to the flea market and run auctions maybe on Sunday? I don't know yet. We're not there. We've only made a few sales, but I'm excited. I'm happy that we joined Whatnot. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. If it's for you, give it a try. If it's not for you, at least take a look at it to buy. Because I've seen some steals, absolute steals on there. And people are willing to sell for that. So yeah, if you're not looking to sell, at least you can buy. Yeah, but I do have a code. If you're interested, it's in the description. You get an extra $10, so free $10 for signing up with it. And if you don't want to, no worries. But it's there if you want it. And we'll catch you next time. Peace.